Magnus and Hans. What do you guys think about that one? Ooh-wee.
Let's go. Oh, Hans says handshake. How do you feel about it? He's not sure. But Magnus say, yeah, all right. I don't feel like getting unpaired again. Let's play little 4 knights, h3, bit of a sideline. This we often see in online Blitz. Guys like Jospin like to play this line to terrorize Kramnik. But Hans knows what he's doing. Now, both sides get a solid position.
Absolutely.
It's all to play for.
We're probably going to stay here for a while, guys. I mean, you can see there's just a lot of tension between them always. And, things have settled down, as we all know what happened and et cetera. But, yeah, here we go. Here we go. Lock in. Now, of course, their last matchup was actually in the Speed Chess Championship, if you guys don't know. There was just a Speed Chess Championship that happened where Magnus actually did play Hans and went on to win in that matchup. Hikaru winning over Hans as well. So this is not their first time, but they are back again over the board here, Hans and Magnus.
Yeah, if you haven't followed chess closely the last couple of years, there were a few incidents. Hans beat Magnus in the 3rd round of the Sinkefield Cup. Magnus then withdrew from the tournament, tweeted, "If I speak, I'm in big trouble," and a bunch of lawsuits and kind words followed. But here we are, first versus, actually it's not true, Fabi's first, 2nd versus 3rd in the World Blitz Chess Championship. Hans Niemann is trying to hold himself with the black pieces against Magnus Carlsen.
Jan, we got word. So we found out what happened with Dubov, guys. You would never believe this. Dubov actually was in space. I'm kidding. He was actually asleep in his hotel room, guys. He was asleep. So just so you know, Dubov was asleep. We just got the word.
That doesn't make any sense. He's playing a tournament. You don't go take a nap during a tournament in the hotel.
Bro, how fast did he go to sleep, my man? Like, the round ended, and then, how do you sleep that fast? I mean, I know I could go to sleep quite fast, but he exhausted. He probably, as soon as he hit the room, he fell asleep standing up. I don't understand how he did this. I don't understand.
I'm not buying that story. That sounds so weird. Did he have to go change Balenciaga sweaters, or why would he even leave the premises?
Oh, man. Well, I mean, the Balenciaga sweater, it looks very comfortable and warm. That's probably just a blanket all in itself. But
yeah, you just need a blanket.
Crazy.
Good point. Man. What's going on here? Knight to g5. Things are heating up. Magnus could just have recaptured, but instead he decides to give a pawn for no obvious reason to me. Knight g5 and knight e4. Maybe he wants some bishop takes action, little knight fork. But does this work? Looks like Hans has plenty moves here. Queen to the middle, threatening a little check.
Very funky.
Yeah, queen e5 played. Now if Magnus takes, black is more than comfortable. Queen takes back. And black, for now, has a pawn up. He's active. Magnus messed up a bit. This knight g5 was too much.
It is a little much here. He does want to press on Hans here, which is totally understandable. Maybe take on b7 is quite a possibility. Maybe taking on b7 immediately, having the double c pawns to deal with. But he says, I have the bishop pair. I'm going to try to milk what I have here and also play quickly too, as well as Hans is down a little bit of time. But nevertheless, I mean, Hans did grab that pawn.
He's just worse, and Hans' position is easy to play. He can't be happier. And let's not forget, Magnus is not guaranteed a spot in the top 8. There's no wild card for G-Star models. So if he loses this game, then he's in a bit of trouble.
Oh, look at the board. But of course, obviously, bishop c6 is an obvious move. Something maybe he might have missed, but bishop c6
he missed something.
Obvious. It's a very obvious move.
Rook b7. Oh, he had knight b5.
Oh,
and this rook is locked up.
Dang.
Black was winning. But now, Magnus is back in business. Bishop e3. Now his position is more or less stable. Ooh, dodged the bullet there.
Yeah, I think he was looking at it. Was there a sacrifice on e3? But crazy bar swing there. Knight b5, they both miss. Of course, this is a blitz game. They're moving extremely fast, incredibly fast, going off intuition and light calculations as much as they can. But I think Magnus says the worst is over. I got the pawn back.
Now he's okay.
I'm good.
Got the bishops. Knight b5, strange move. Hans, feels like the momentum has shifted a little bit. Now it's Carlsen time again. Queen g4.
There it is. There it is. Oh, this
keeping an eye on this guy.
How do you defend?
And all of a sudden, the nice black pieces, knight on d4, bishop c6, they're a bit misplaced on the queen side. Clock is ticking. No, Hans missed a moment here.
I don't know. Was he going knight c3? Nope. He said bishop d7 instead.
Bishop d7 back. Magnus can now offer an endgame. Queen b4 looks like a nice move. Endgame's very unpleasant because his a pawn is so weak. Yeah, queen b4 played. If takes, then a4 is coming. This would be textbook Magnus Carlsen grind. Hans in trouble.
Also very, you can tell, he's antsy, moving around a lot, just trying to figure out. I have a lot of pressure, people watching. Obviously, I'm playing Magnus. Time as well. Queen f6, and a little indecision, held it, and down. I'm not gonna lie, the time goes so fast. Like, it's 17 seconds already? Bro, like, it feel like we just started here, but already down a lot of time.
Magnus now has switched to Predator mode, playing all the best moves. Queen a5, targets the c7 pawn, knight f5, queen c7, hits the bishop. Hans grabs the a4 pawn, and Magnus keeps his bishop. Yeah, he's playing incredibly precisely now. Playing against his knight, no way back. Hans, oh, what is this? Rook here. Could overstretch Black's defenses. Rook here hits the bishop, threatens to go here, hitting the queen and this guy while keeping an eye on the knight. Not an easy move. Yeah, Magnus tries to keep it simple. Rook. Exchange is being offered. Still, white in control. The bishop is so strong. But not over.
You can feel the emotions from this board here. I'm sure we all can understand. There's so much emotion from both of them on the board. Magnus more calm. But you just see also the time too as well. And look at all the people gathered around the board as well. Yeah. Hans cannot sit still there. It's a lot going on, a lot of action. Chat predictions, go.
For you as a businessman, how do you usually handle it when you play somebody that sued you for $100 million? Like, can you keep the lawsuits out of it? Queen to g3.
Yeah.
And Hans is back.
Knight g2, bishop d4.
Oh,
g5 on the board. It's getting crazy, chat.
This looks unpleasant for Magnus all of a sudden. After all this praise now, he's on the ropes because this knight is ready to jump.
We need to get that updated ASAP.
What's going on? This is not it?
That's not the live board.
I'm clicking on update like crazy.
No.
Did the game get stuck? Not now.
We are working on that.
Now, this is the position I'm shown. Come on.
Come on, chat. Okay. We just
come on, game.
Chat, who you got, chat? Hans or Magnus? Go, chat. Go.
Someone refresh that board.
Magnus.
Okay, we have to look at what's happening on the camera. Board is not moving. I can't tell, unfortunately.
I can't tell either. Can we get a close-up, zoom in on the camera there, see the board and the clock?
You're a body language expert. Magnus doesn't look happy.
He doesn't. Nikon said, I'm rooting for the BGT board.
Queens are off. See a bunch of pawns. Both sides moving around. Hans picking up one of these pawns. No.
So is this a draw? I see 2 pawns and 2 pawns. I see knight and bit. Oh wait, no, he has a second pawn over there. I guess through the bishop. Yeah. He moved the bishop. Now you can see there's another pawn. So yeah, this is probably a draw, to be honest.
2 versus 2.
Yeah, 2 versus 2.
King goes back. This is not the time for the PGN to drop out.
Everybody watching it, like there's like 100,000 million people watching this right now. Exactly that number. So
that's the number.
That's the number. 100,000 million all on events pages right now. Chess.com/events. Everybody's on here.
Yeah. Everybody clicking refresh.
Literally everyone.
Stress test for the site.
There it is. And a draw. Whoa. Ooh, Magnus was pissed.
Both sides reason to be pissed.
Look at him slamming the pieces down. Magnus is angry. He is pissed.
He can't complain too much, at least from the part we saw. He was lost, then better, then worse again. So looked like a just result, at least from the moves we've seen. Maybe he missed something easy later. We will try to keep track